Welcome to the Siam Center Law Group podcast. I'm Barrister Garn. Today, I'd like to discuss a crucial aspect of civil litigation in Thailand, the process of submitting testimony in a civil case. In accordance with Thai law, if you find yourself as a defendant in a civil case, you must submit a written statement to the court within a 15-day time frame from the date you receive the complaint. Given the brevity of these 15 days, it's common to see defendants approach their attorneys with very little time left to prepare and submit their testimony. Failure to submit this statement within the stipulated period can significantly hamper the defendant's right to contest the case. If the defendant's testimony is absent, the judge is left with little choice but to primarily consider the plaintiff's evidence when ruling on the case. However, the law does provide a measure of relief. The defendant is granted the right to request permission to file their testimony, but this is a one-time only provision and comes with specific conditions. First, in line with Section 199 of the Thai Civil Procedure Code, the defendant must inform the court at the earliest opportunity of their intention to submit a testimony. Secondly, the delay in submitting the testimony should not be deliberate or intentional. For instance, if the defendant has relocated, resulting in a mismatch of the current and registered addresses, or if the indictment was received by someone else and the defendant was not informed, the court may grant the defendant's request. A vital caveat under Section 199 is that even if the defendant intentionally fails to submit their testimony, the court may still permit its submission if a valid reason is given. This allowance typically applies to cases with broader societal implications. When the court does allow for the submission of testimony after the initial period, a key legal principle comes into play. The defendant cannot request permission to submit testimony a second time. In essence, this permission to submit testimony late can be granted only once. That's all for today's discussion. It's essential to understand these legal intricacies to ensure your rights are protected in a civil case in Thailand. Join me again next time on the Siam Center Law Group podcast, where we'll continue to explore the intriguing world of Thai law.